Alright, this movie is a trip, literally, times two, in both senses of the word. 1976, The Destroying Angel. Welcome back, the second half of our first double feature. There's three of them. I'm Jason from Barefoot, Squeaky Clean Adult Films, October version. This movie is a trip. It is a drug-fueled, anti-drug, hallucinatory, gay, erotica, avant-garde horror film. Legit. So many subgenres going on here. We started cutting this a couple years ago and we nixed it because of all the Pink Floyd. You will not read an article about this movie or read a comment about this movie that doesn't bring up all the Pink Floyd. And let me tell you, there's two Brian Eno songs in here too. No one ever mentions Brian Eno. Brian Eno's I shouldn't say Brian Eno's better than Pink Floyd. He is. That'll make some of the viewers mad. Anyways, I think we got around it. Years ago, we quit because of it. This time, I was destined. I love this. It's dark. It's Halloween. It's XXX. Now it's clean. It fits the bill. I hope you like it. Peter DeRome made this. He was big in the 60s, made a bunch of short films. A producer and distributor actually released the erotic films of Peter DeRome in 1973, a couple years before this. And that led to this. This is his second feature. Prior to this, he made Adam and Eve. But a lot of success with the shorts. He directed Hot Pants, which won awards, which led to the short film compilation and making a couple features. And this is loosely based off of an Edgar Allan Poe story. William Wilson, Caswell Campbell, WWCC. Caswell Campbell is the lead. It's the character's name in this movie. Oh, it's WWCC, Water Closet, Water Closet. Is that supposed to mean something like this is trash? You know, my family's from Sweden. The bathroom is called there's a WC on all the bathrooms for the water closet. People think this is trash. A lot of people love this movie. A lot of people hate this movie. Even some of the people that love it talk about how trashy it is. Now, we've cleaned it up. This is a PG. In fact, all of these double features are going to all be PG because of the horror element. We've made them clean in the usual way, from the adult way, but there's all these dark themes. And in this one, we have drugs. We have some magic mushrooms, some not so magic mushrooms, some weed, and we're about to watch Caswell Campbell on a sabbatical from the seminary trying to find himself. He goes down a couple different avenues of ways man's search for meaning, of how he can find himself. How about we watch it? Why don't we find him? No, why don't we watch him find himself? And then we can discuss more of the movie and all the actors at the very end. What's our runtime? This was 63 minutes long. We got it down to 24. One third is straight up storytelling. So you watch it and I'll see you in a little bit.
Budweiser, please.
Bud?
That's my name.
No kidding.
How did you know my name?
By eavesdropping.
That can land you in trouble.
I know. But I can't help it. I'm just naturally curious.
Curious about what?
Everything.
Well, I guess there's only one way to satisfy curiosity.
What's that?
By finding out. Just like there's only one way to overcome temptation.
What's that?
By giving into it. Do you want to go? By the way, where do you live?
In Brooklyn.
Point of view. The traffic never stops, huh? That comes with a view.
Caswell, Campbell.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I'm sorry.
By the way, what's your name?
It's Caswell Campbell.
What is this?
It's a crucifix, of course.
What's it doing here?
I try to be a good Catholic.
Is this part of your training?
Look, if you'd rather forget about it.
Relax. Makes no difference to me. Different strokes and all that.
Responsibility of the priesthood is not a light burden. Certain doubts come to all of us, and only through prayerful contemplation can we be expected to shoulder this divine task with vigor and devotion. The questions you face regarding certain of your vows are almost inevitable. It is our prayer that your absence from the seminary will assure you of the sincerity of your calling, that you will return to us strengthened in your resolve to serve our Lord in the true spirit of the priesthood. With all good wishes, your Father in Christ.
Hello. Oh, hi, John. How are you? Okay, I guess. Do I? Well, I suppose I am really in the state. I don't know, the usual conflicts. I seem to be going through some pretty strange changes. I don't understand it. Well, that's enough about me. What? What's that? Dinner? Oh, I'd love it. Just what I need. Who's going to be there? Oh, yes, I remember it. It's very cute. Who else? Grant. Grant who? No, I don't think I know him. I do. At the party. Oh, yes, I remember now. He asked for me. You're kidding. Oh, yes, I'll be there. Friday for sure. Thanks, John. Goodbye for now. May I get another drink?
Please help yourself.
Anybody else?
No thanks.
No, thanks. Thought you had a surprise for me.
I do. He'll be here any minute. Couldn't make dinner.
I don't think he's really coming. I think you just used him as bait.
Don't worry, he's coming.
Caswell Campbell.
What was that? What was what? Thought I heard a voice.
Cass, what's the matter with you? There's something wrong tonight. I think that's your surprise at the door now.
All I need is one more surprise.
Hi.
Hey, John.
This is Mark.
Hi. Hello.
Michelle. Grant Anderson. Hello.
Hi.
And I don't believe you've met Cass Campbell.
No, I don't believe so.
Although I seem to have seen you somewhere.
Oh, really?
Unless it was your twin.
Would you like a drink?
No, thanks. I don't drink. I have a joint with me, though.
No, thanks.
I was kidding just now. Actually, we have met before when John brought you to Rupert Brew's party last Christmas.
I was playing games, too. I remember you very well.
What have you been doing with yourself? I haven't seen you around.
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been in a seminary. Well, at the moment, I'm on a sabbatical.
Oh, really? Are you thinking of possibly quitting the church?
I don't know, really. All I know is that I don't seem to be able to,
Resist the temptations of the flesh.
That's one way to put it.
But then why should you?
Well, that's not really the reason I entered the church.
Well, for my part, I'm glad you decided to exit.
You're not what I need. You're really terrible.
Oh, no, I'm not. I really am what you do need. Have you ever tried acid?
No, not really.
I think you should. It would change your whole outlook, really blow your mind.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Well, we could work up to that. Do you have any plans this evening?
Look, you just got here.
Oh, but John won't mind. We've been friends for years. Would you guys mind if we left?
It's lucky you're a good friend. No, I don't mind. We were just about to break up anyhow.
Bye. So long.
Nice meeting you. Good night.
Mark, where do you leave?
75th in Columbus.
That's a few blocks away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a roommate?
No.
Oh.
I was, hoping you'd ask.
I was hoping you were hoping. What do you suppose was the matter with Cass tonight? And what was all that about hearing a voice?
He probably thinks it's Jonabok.
Are you two leaving also?
Well, you lost the game.
By the way, I'm in here.
Wow, that soma was really something. I've got to get some more of that.
Soma.
The mushroom that's worshipped as a soma plant in the ancient Vedic culture. The one that's so often referred to in the hymn of the Rig Veda.
Is that what it is?
Sure. You want to do it again?
I don't have any more.
Well, can't you get some?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, when will you know?
I can't tell. I'm thinking of going away for a little while. I've got some things to work out. I need a change. I've got to be by myself.
All I want to know is why you can't leave me alone.
I'm the air you breathe, the blood in your veins.
Don't give me all that mumbo-jumbo, for Christ's sake.
You'll have to learn to treat me and your lord with more respect, Caswell, or I shall have to deal more harshly with you.
What the hell do you think you've done to me already? I can't go on like this. I'm a wreck.
Caswell, I'm here to help you.
I don't need your help.
For I hold the secret to your soul. I am your angel of life. But I can also destroy you.
You know so much. You have so much power. Just tell me where I can find one of those mushrooms.
You'll find me in the forest. But remember my words. Here, I've got this fabulous stuff. You ever tried it?
No. I don't think so. What is it?
Some sort of hallucinogenic mushroom.
Are you sure these things are okay? I've heard of some people getting pretty sick on stuff like this.
No, believe me, I've tried it. It's fabulous. You won't believe what it'll do for you. Red and white Amanita muscaria causes vivid and protracted hallucinations, but it is very seldom fatal. However, the innocent-looking plain white Amanita verosa, destroying angel, is extremely dangerous. No symptoms appear for at least 12 hours. Once the poison begins to act, it rapidly destroys the liver and kidneys, causes heart failure, internal bleeding. Death is inevitable within a few days.
All right, so what did you think about that? Almost everyone in this movie, way over 50%, only on-time screen appearance ever. Nothing more. Just a couple guys making the destroying angel and never to be seen again on screen, including our lead. That's Timothy Kent. He played Caswell Campbell. Man, he is the most like British rocker looking dude ever. Is that racist? That's not meant to be racist. One of my best friends from college was super into the Britpop scene and the whole I don't even know what the names are. Shoegaze. He looks like he could have been in every single one of those bands. He's got a look. It's a cool look. But he's got a look. We opened in the bar. That's Bill Eld playing Bud. Now he's been in quite a few movies, including Adam and Eve's, Peter DeRome's other feature. He was also in Deadly Alliance, 1982. Have you ever seen that? Paul Alden, he's the one that he played John. He had the party where a bunch of people met about in the middle of the picture. And he also has been in, well, he was in 3 movies. He was in this, Gutter Trash, and Seeds of Sin. So he definitely had an acting style. Everyone else, nothing. Which I kind of like. Like if you watched my first movie, Crenshaw and Felissa, they've been in a bunch of movies. Everyone else, if you went to their IMDb, it's their only. That's just indie, man. Man. Philip Darden played Grant. He was kind of the hunky guy that took some of the mushrooms with him, the one he met at John's party. And then Thom Aaron was the hunk that we end with, the one that he meets on the beach when he's trying to find himself that way. He tries to find himself in some drugs. He tries to find himself in some men. He tries to find himself with some solitude. Tries to find himself in religion. He definitely finds himself, huh? He finds himself like in a Lost Highway, Mulholland Drive type way, because he finds his double. Man, there's some schizo editing in this, and I tried to leave it like it was. Let's say 10 frames, but I had to take out like a nude here and a nude here, and so you would still see the schizo editing with the adult taken out. It took a long time. Because believe me, there was never 6 frames. It was always like 75. A bajillion. And I raised it out each little butt. At the party, there was Mike and Michelle. Evan DeBryce played Mark. Alan Mancio played Michael. Like I said, this is the only movie they were ever in. And that's about it for our cast. Do you want to take mushrooms? I don't really like mushrooms. I mean, I've taken them a bunch when I was a kid. They're tricky little buggers. But this definitely does not make me want to take mushrooms. If anything, this makes me not want to take mushrooms. Which I kind of feel like that's one of the points of this movie. I don't think he really liked mushrooms. I mean, after the grave and they end and we pan up, we just show one solid mushroom floating in black. I liked this movie. I think it was a great part 2 to the first double feature. Hard gore and the destroying angel. And plus, for all our gay homies, you got representation. All right, that wraps up the first double feature. Man, if you watched both, thank you, for real. That's pretty cool. Not understanding and not knowing how this is going to turn out. Also, these aren't the kind of, I can kind of tell of doing this for years. You guys don't know that these have all been uploaded with me in them, but these were all, and so it looks like we've been doing this for like 4 years. We've been doing this for like 7 years. They all got pulled and now they're all coming back up. That's what all the old re-releases for. We still have like 7 more to go, re-releases. But over those like 7 years, I can tell what is going to do good and what is not going to do good. And these are not the ones that are going to get a bunch of views. So this is for the love of the game, so I hope you appreciate it. Adult films, adult fans, horror fans, combined, we're like shrinking our audience. doubling the workload, shrinking the audience. It's all good. I have fun doing it. That's why I said I appreciate it, especially if you watch both. Don't subscribe, don't like, don't share, just watch. Next Sunday, there's going to be another double feature of horror adult films. All of October. So if that's your thing, you're in luck. I'll see you then.